Right now, more than 80 million Americans over the age of 60 are walking around with a gut full of harmful bacteria. And that bacteria isn't just sitting there quietly. It's stealing your energy, destroying your sleep, inflaming your joints, and making you feel decades older than you really are. But here's the part that will shock you. Those expensive probiotic supplements you've been faithfully swallowing every single morning. They're not even touching the real problem. In fact, some of them may actually be making things worse. And the reason why goes against everything you've been told. What if one single spice, something cheap, natural, and already in most kitchens, could start flushing harmful bacteria out of your gut faster than any probiotic on the market? Imagine waking up tomorrow morning with a flat, calm stomach. No bloating, no uncomfortable gurgling, no rushing to the bathroom right after breakfast. Just smooth, easy digestion, the kind you thought you'd never feel again. You might be wondering, what is this spice? Why haven't my doctors mentioned it? And why have I been wasting money on probiotics all these years? Every single one of those answers is coming up in this video. Today, you will discover the top 8 gut-cleaning spices from least to most effective, so you know exactly which ones work and which ones waste your money. Number 1 spice on this list? A recent study found it destroyed 74% of harmful gut bacteria in just 48 hours, and it's probably sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now, but you're using it all wrong. Before we get into it, can you do us a quick favor? Like this video and subscribe to join our healthy community. Also, type yes in the comment section now so we can see how many of you are interested in this type of video. Alright, let's get started. Why your gut breaks down. After 60. Here's something your doctor probably never told you. After the age of 60, your gut loses its protective bacteria at a rate of nearly 40% every single decade. Your gut microbiome is the command center for your entire body, your digestion, your immune system, even your mood and mental clarity. When it starts collapsing, everything else follows. Your intestinal walls weaken. They become leaky, and your body slowly loses its ability to absorb even the most basic nutrients from the food you eat every day. This isn't just a little bloating or mild discomfort. When your good bacteria disappear, the damage goes deep. Toxins slip right through your gut wall and pour into your bloodstream. Inflammation spreads to your joints, your brain, and your heart. Your immune system becomes so confused it starts attacking your own healthy tissue by mistake. But here's what concerns me most. The bad bacteria that move in don't just sit there, they build something called a biofilm. Think of it like invisible armor, a thick, slimy protective shield that locks harmful bacteria in and keeps everything else out. Probiotics can't break through it. Your immune system can't reach it. You can't see it. You can't feel it. But it is growing thicker inside your gut every single day. Your doctor will tell you to take a probiotic, eat more yogurt, cut out sugar. Those things help a little, but they're only treating symptoms. They never address the real root cause, that invisible biofilm armor protecting the bad bacteria living inside you. How these spices actually work. Certain spices force your body to break down those bacterial biofilms and restore healthy gut flora. Not through some magical process, but through basic biochemistry backed by over 600 clinical studies. Specific natural compounds in these spices penetrate the biofilm shield and destroy the harmful bacteria hiding underneath it. Once that biofilm starts dissolving, your gut begins rebalancing itself within hours. Good bacteria repopulate your intestines, like evicting squatters from a house so the real owners can finally move back in. When this happens, nutrient absorption can improve by 35 to 50% in a single week. Bloating disappears. Brain fog lifts. That constant heaviness in your stomach just fades away. And over the following weeks, the real healing begins. Your gut lining repairs itself. Your immune system calms down. That terrifying cycle of chronic inflammation slowly eating away at your body from the inside. It finally stops. But not all gut-healing spices are equal. Some work but carry dangerous side effects nobody warns you about. Others are absolute game changers that cost just pennies per serving. I've ranked these 8 spices based on one critical question. Does it actually break through biofilm and flush bad bacteria? Or does it barely move the needle? Number 8. Oregano oil plus lemon water. You've probably seen this one all over the internet. Oregano oil for gut health. And there is real science behind it. Oregano contains a compound called carvacrol, which has genuine antibacterial properties. A study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that carvacrol reduced harmful gut bacteria by about 8% over 6 weeks. That's not nothing, but it's barely scratching the surface. Here's the problem. Oregano oil only works at the surface level of your gut lining. It cannot penetrate deep into the biofilm colonies where the most dangerous bacteria are hiding. Think of it like wiping down your kitchen counter while ignoring the mold growing inside your walls. The lemon water creates a mildly acidic environment that supports the oregano, but on its own, it's little more than flavored water. And pure oregano oil is harsh. It can burn your throat, irritate your stomach lining, and if you're taking blood thinners, it can interfere with your medication. If you do try it, dilute just 2 drops in 8 ounces of warm lemon water and never take it on an empty stomach. But don't expect miracles here. Score: 2 out of 10. Necessary but insufficient. Number 7. Raw. Garlic plus Manuka honey. Garlic gets hyped as nature's antibiotic, and there's real science behind that claim. It contains allicin, a powerful sulfur compound that kills certain strains of harmful bacteria. A study from the Journal of Antimicrobial Chemotherapy showed allicin reduced gut pathogens by about 12% over 4 weeks. Sounds promising, right? Here's the catch. Allicin breaks down within just 1 hour of crushing the garlic. By the time it travels down to your lower intestine, where most bad bacteria actually live, it's already lost the majority of its power. Manuka honey adds beneficial prebiotics that feed good bacteria, but most Manuka honey on the market is counterfeit. Unless you're buying certified UMF 15 or higher, you're essentially paying a premium price for expensive sugar. And most people eat garlic completely wrong. You need to crush it first and let it sit for a full 10 minutes before consuming it. That waiting period is what activates the allicin. Skip that step, and you're just eating a spicy vegetable with zero therapeutic benefit. Crush 1 raw clove, wait 10 minutes, mix with a teaspoon of real Manuka honey, and swallow before breakfast. Your breath will clear a room, but your gut will only thank you a little. Score: 3 out of 10. Modest benefits, slow results. Number 6. Clove plus Ceylon cinnamon tea. Now we're getting somewhere. Clove contains eugenol, one of nature's most potent antimicrobial agents. Ceylon cinnamon adds cinnamaldehyde, a compound that disrupts the communication signals bad bacteria use to coordinate and build their protective biofilm shields. A study in BMC Complementary Medicine found this combination reduced harmful gut colonies by roughly 18% in just 3 weeks. But here's a critical warning. You need Ceylon cinnamon specifically, not the cheap cassia cinnamon filling 95% of grocery store shelves. Cassia contains high levels of coumarin, a compound that damages your liver with regular use. For anyone over 60, that is a serious and very real risk. A month's supply of genuine Ceylon cinnamon runs about $14, worth every penny for the difference. To make it correctly, steep half a teaspoon of ground clove and 1 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon in boiling water for 8 full minutes. Strain thoroughly. Drink it warm, never scalding. This combination does work, but the liver risk from using the wrong cinnamon, combined with the twice-daily commitment required to see results, holds it back from ranking higher on this list. Score: 4 out of 10. Works, but has significant drawbacks. Number 5. Ginger plus apple cider vinegar. Most people think of ginger for nausea and apple cider vinegar for weight loss. But together, they create something unexpected and powerful. Ginger contains gingerols and shogaols, compounds that don't just kill harmful bacteria. They physically speed up your digestive system, pushing bad bacteria through your gut before it can reattach to your intestinal walls. Apple cider vinegar then drops your stomach pH, turning your gut into hostile territory for harmful microbes. A meta-analysis in the European Journal of Nutrition found this combination reduced pathogenic gut bacteria by 26% and improved digestive motility by 31%. And the effect starts within hours. Your stomach gets quieter. That constant uncomfortable gurgling after meals begins calming down as early as day 2. But preparation matters enormously here. Never drink apple cider vinegar straight. It will destroy your tooth enamel and burn your esophagus. Instead, mix 1 tablespoon of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with a freshly grated 1-inch piece of ginger in 6 ounces of warm water. Drink it 20 minutes before your biggest meal of the day. The taste is sharp at first, but most people adjust completely by day 3. Score: 6 out of 10. Highly effective if prepared correctly. Number 4. Fennel seed plus peppermint brew. This one is criminally underrated. Your intestinal wall is lined with smooth muscle that contracts and relaxes to move food through. When bad bacteria colonize your gut, these muscles cramp and spasm. That's exactly what causes those stabbing pains, trapped gas, and that miserable feeling like your gut is tied in knots. Fennel contains a compound called anethol, which relaxes intestinal smooth muscle while simultaneously disrupting bacterial cell membranes. Peppermint delivers menthol directly to your gut, calming those painful spasms and creating an environment where harmful bacteria simply cannot reproduce. A clinical trial in phytotherapy research found this combination reduced harmful bacterial overgrowth by 34% and eliminated gut spasms in 72% of participants within just 10 days. And it's remarkably affordable. A bag of whole fennel seeds costs about $3 and lasts 2 months. Peppermint tea bags run $4 for a box of 20. Simply crush 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds with the back of a spoon. Add them to a hot cup of peppermint tea, cover and steep for 10 minutes, then drink it after dinner. One important caution though, peppermint can relax the valve between your stomach and esophagus, so if you suffer from acid reflux, consult your doctor first. Score: 8 out of 10. Powerful, affordable, and fast-acting. Number 3. Turmeric plus black pepper plus coconut oil. Turmeric exploded in popularity about 10 years ago, and honestly, most of the claims were nonsense. Golden lattes curing cancer? Please. But for destroying bad gut bacteria and breaking down biofilm specifically, the science is legitimate. Turmeric contains curcumin, which does something fascinating. It doesn't just kill bacteria directly. It dismantles the biofilm matrix from the inside by blocking the exact enzyme bad bacteria use to build their protective shield. Think of it like removing bricks from a wall one by one until the whole structure collapses. But here's what nobody tells you. Curcumin on its own is almost completely useless because your body absorbs less than 3% of it. That's where black pepper comes in. Piperine, the active compound in black pepper, increases curcumin absorption by an extraordinary 2,000%. And coconut oil? Curcumin is fat-soluble, meaning without a healthy fat present, it passes right through you. A study in the Journal of Gut Pathogens found bioavailable curcumin reduced bacterial biofilm density by 38% and restored healthy gut flora diversity by 41% within 4 weeks. Mix 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric, a 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, and 1 tablespoon of virgin coconut oil into a paste. Take it every morning with warm water. It's not pleasant, but if you're serious about destroying those biofilms, you'll tolerate it. Score: 8.5 out of 10. Extremely effective. Requires consistency. Number 2. Goldenseal plus ginger tea. Berberine. Goldenseal contains the highest natural concentration of berberine found in any commonly available herb on the planet. Pound. For pound, it outperforms nearly every other gut-healing spice for raw antibacterial firepower. Berberine doesn't just kill bad bacteria. It reprograms your gut environment at a cellular level by activating an enzyme called AMPK, which starves harmful bacteria of the glucose they need to survive while simultaneously feeding your beneficial bacteria. Combine it with fresh ginger and you create a genuine gut-healing supercharger. A clinical trial in the World Journal of Gastroenterology found berberine reduced harmful gut bacteria by 47% and restored intestinal barrier function by 52% within just 6 weeks. Simmer 1 teaspoon of dried goldenseal root with 1 inch of sliced fresh ginger in 2 cups of water for 15 minutes. Strain carefully and drink 1 cup in the morning and 1 in the evening. Drink it immediately after brewing. Berberine compounds degrade quickly once prepared. Within 2 weeks, bloating is largely gone. Within a month, you notice visible improvements in digestion, energy levels, and even skin clarity. The only reason this isn't number 1, Goldenseal is harder to find, costs around $18 for a 1-month supply, and tastes brutally bitter. But if you commit, it outperforms most prescription gut medications. Score: 9 out of 10. Extremely powerful. Requires dedication. Number 1. The Golden Flush. Ceylon cinnamon plus turmeric plus black pepper. This isn't just another spice drink, This is the single most effective natural combination for flushing bad gut bacteria ever documented. Here's why it stands in a class completely of its own. Ceylon cinnamon's cinnamaldehyde dissolves bacterial biofilms from the outside. Turmeric's curcumin dismantles them from the inside. Black pepper's piperine supercharges absorption of both compounds by up to 2,000%. Together, they attack bad bacteria from multiple angles simultaneously. No single bacterial strain can develop resistance because it's being hit from every direction at once. But here's what makes the Golden Flush truly special. It doesn't just destroy, it rebuilds. While bad bacteria are being flushed out, the cinnamaldehyde and curcumin actively promote the growth of beneficial lactobacillus and bifidobacterium strains. You're not just killing the enemy, you're repopulating the territory with allies. A landmark study in the Journal of Functional Foods found that adults who consumed this exact 3-spice combination daily for 30 days showed a 74% reduction in pathogenic gut bacteria, a 58% increase in beneficial gut flora diversity, a 61% improvement in intestinal barrier integrity, and a 43% reduction in systemic inflammation markers. Your stomach gets quieter within hours. The bloating stops within days. Within 3 to 4 weeks, the difference is life-changing. Energy returns, brain fog vanishes, joints stop aching, and sleep improves because your gut finally stops sending distress signals to your brain at 2 in the morning. How to make it? Mix half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, half a teaspoon of ground turmeric, and a 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper into 8 ounces of warm water. Stir in half a tablespoon of coconut oil or ghee. Drink it every morning on an empty stomach. Your gut lining is most receptive first thing in the morning, before food competes for absorption. Always buy pure Ceylon cinnamon, organic turmeric, and whole black peppercorns you grind yourself. No blends, no fillers, no added sugar. Most health food stores carry all three for between $8 and $14 total. A full month supply for less than 1 bottle of probiotics. 2 quick warnings. Turmeric can temporarily turn your stool yellowish. It's harmless curcumin pigmentation occurring in about 20% of people. And Ceylon cinnamon can mildly thin your blood, so if you're on anticoagulants like warfarin, consult your doctor first. Finally, in the first few days you may feel worse before you feel better. More bloating, fatigue, and brains fog. Don't quit. This is called a Herxheimer reaction. Die-off symptoms triggered when bad bacteria release toxins as they die. Your gut is purging. Drink 8 glasses of water daily. Consider activated charcoal to absorb released toxins and push through. These symptoms pass within 3 to 5 days, and the relief waiting on the other side is absolutely worth it. Score: 10 out of 10. The most powerful natural gut reset available. Your daily protocol. For maximum results, follow this simple stacking plan. Every morning on an empty stomach, the Golden Flush, half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, half a teaspoon of turmeric, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, half a tablespoon of coconut oil, in 8 ounces of warm water. This is your non-negotiable foundation. Every afternoon, add either the fennel seed and peppermint brew or the turmeric paste to accelerate results. Pick one and stay consistent. Don't switch daily. 3 to 4 evenings per week. Rotate in the Goldenseal and ginger tea for maximum gut rebuilding impact. Here's what to realistically expect. Within 3 days, your stomach gets noticeably quieter after meals. Within 1 week, bloating and gas begin fading. Within 2 weeks, proper digestion returns, nutrient absorption improves, and energy starts climbing. Within 1 month, your gut health improves so dramatically, your doctor may be genuinely puzzled at your next checkup. What not to do? Don't take the Golden Flush with food. Empty stomach means maximum absorption of both curcumin and cinnamaldehyde. Wait at least 30 minutes before eating anything. Don't skip the black pepper. Without piperine, your body absorbs less than 3% of the curcumin. You're throwing away 97% of the benefit. Don't stop prescribed medications without consulting your doctor. These spices powerfully support your gut, but any major health changes require medical supervision. Don't buy pre-mixed golden milk powders or turmerics, blends. They're loaded with maltodextrin, added sugars, and fillers that feed the exact bacteria you're trying to eliminate. Buy pure, single-ingredient spices only. Read every label. If it lists anything beyond the spice itself, put it back on the shelf. Your great-grandparents cooked with turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, and fennel every single day. They ate fermented vegetables packed with natural prebiotics and fiber. Today, we eat processed foods stripped of these compounds, loaded with preservatives that actively feed bad bacteria, and then wonder why our gut falls apart after 50. You are not broken. Your diet is broken. Fix the diet, fix the gut. Here's my challenge to you. Commit to the golden flush every morning for 30 days. Write down your 3 worst gut symptoms today and rate each one from 1 to 10. Do the same thing in 30 days. You won't believe the difference on paper. The recipe one final time. Half a teaspoon Ceylon cinnamon, half a teaspoon turmeric, quarter teaspoon black pepper, coconut oil, warm water, empty stomach, 30 days. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below telling me which spice surprised you the most. I read every single one. See you in the next video.